Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakat. May the peace and blessings of Almighty Allah, Lord, be with you all, Sierra within and without of Sierra Leone. Today, the 9th of May, 2024, I recount for kind spirit of all Sierra Leoneans in general. I don't talk, say, I know they talk about the tripartite again until after the implementation of the recommendations. But honestly, situations can compel me for can't talk today to Sierra Leoneans them. Meaning all man, APC, SLPP, UNPP, all man, Northerner, Southerner, Mendeli, all man, that I can't talk to today. But so doing, before I talk about the ambassador, I'll begin again, which I always tell now. Almighty Allah give us a divine privilege for those who look into the activities of Sierra Leone from 1960 to date in terms of elections. We all know what will happen in election as alone. Now, I don't give opportunity for law correct them, right the wrongs them, and make a permanent democracy for Sierra Leone. They will not play with them. They will not play with them, please. Sierra Leoneans, if we play with this opportunity, we will get a second one. I can assure you. Because it's hard to come by. And in that case, I want to say kudos to Samara Mati Wilson Kamara, and Julius Madabio. Kudos to all too. Although I give kudos to Bio past Samara in this case because now he called Samara say we can't talk. You never have in Africa. You know you ever see in Africa say when them proclaim as a winner, you call you all they say you win, say no, can't talk. That said, all I remind them say that it begin, that's the beginning of everything. We got to come the dialogue and come to communicate and come to the tripartite committee. Again, like a small background. Okay. When Mohamed Kone announced the results, Samora Kamara and in party leadership, they all say they don't agree. Therefore, they're not going to parliament, they're not going to council because they don't agree with the result, they don't agree with them, and achieve the results. They say, I stole the result, there is robbery. And they don't want to go fight, or go confront, or go demonstrate and kill people like that, and they kill people in Boku, then they go to parliament. Now they Madabi look me, call somebody, say, can't talk. Now they all thing begin. That's a small background I give now. After that, I don't see all man in India now, all man don't know how to now. We don't come all and don't come to dialogue, we don't come to communicate, we don't come to tripartite committee, we don't come to times of reference, everything now. Now I need to go back for waste of time. Fast forward. Today, when I grab the morning, I did a meeting, I made to get drawn to a statement where they say the American ambassador make. Wallahi, when I first read that statement, I was disturbed. I said, But the statement was specifically about rerun or no rerun. Ambassador said there will be no rerun. Now, that makes me say, how can this man say like this? So what I become very, very curious. Now I say, let me hear this. But unfortunately for me, they sent for me the complete interview with the ambassador whole. And among other things then, the ambassador talked plenty. Besides the rerun, he spoke about the outcomes of the legislative and constitutional reforms. He talked about also accountability. These are the most operatively important political assignments we make. He talked about legislative and constitutional reform. He talked about accountability. He talked about rerun. Now, why did the person not put for you all when you talk about accountability, when you talk about legislative reform? Let me talk to them anyway. We don't talk about it now. We talk about what we don't talk about. When they say legislative and constitutional reform, it means for correct or create laws them where they make democracy installed in the country forever. For make laws the reforms them, whether law go wrong, they go and give too much power to Kane, then change them, they go and too much power to the president and change them for elections. So they'll be independent and be democratic and transparent. Then they mean by that. They will say accountability means anybody who don't cause trouble 24th of June 2023 elections for account for that. For example, if the 24th of June 2023 election, then you go thief ballot paper them, you suffer for that. If you rogue, you suffer for that. If you illegally change results them, you go jail. That's what they mean by accountability. It's not for account for a crime you commit. But the man that we talk about that, they just tell about rerun. That person will do and then people will disinform and people will anti-unity in the country. No one is alone because that person will not think about the consequence of what this statement can mean. We put on social media. That from today when I did that media, I don't get so many calls, so many grumbles, so many people are threatening say, hey, we not agree, we not accept this, so this why I don't agree because that's what the person wants to be. And people will not like alone. Because at this time around, all for the produce information, all the people can calm down and wait for the outcome of the recommendations. Period. Anybody who can begin to something different, we have them, but that's common. We're not surprised. I say in the APC also. There are people in the APC who are also rejoicing today. But again, it's not about you. It's about Sierra Leone. It's about democracy. It's about this country. Not about any individual person. Not about Samora, not about Marabio, not about APC, not about SAP. It's about Sierra Leone. Mark you. Believe me, you have to screw that in your brain. Say, this is not for me. Not for APC, not for SAP, not for Sierra Leone. For children yet unborn. For young men, younger men. That's what we are trying to work for now, sacrificing. So now they're going to begin to talk about, say, for flame fan den tears una for see wetin actually una for see wetin happen till now una see wetin happen how this don cause so much turmoil people dey agitate make odious wan go come on stop that we don't want to go to street anymore we want democracy to be implanted to this country like a disease one of the endemic wey dey come again so that nobody in the future no go compromise anybody in office nobody go go for ballot stuffing nobody do that thing that's what I for do and if that's what I for do we only go for do am only with one weapon the weapon of truth and justice. Nobody, this tripartite committee is independent. It's not going to favor anybody, not to APC, not to SAP, not to America, not to nobody. They are going to favor Sierra Leone. But that I mean, it's going to be in the interest of Sierra Leone. Because me, what I see today, what I experience today, what I read today, if this country not come up with a very genuine, legal, correct, just reports or recommendations, we are doomed. I hate to say that, but we are doomed. First of all, what do you stand to gain? For go falsify information, can't tell you lie stories and tell you recommendations, we people get for die. Please, Sierra Leoneans, let's avoid that particular railroad day. Let's go by railroad, bring come last everlasting peace. You know what's not everlasting peace? When you steal, they say you steal. Well, lie, questions go tell anybody say that. True, they are still going, but you know, anyway, I steal. That's better than say you steal, but you say you not steal it, you get it, you go problem. So the first one I talk about now is let us avoid anything that cause turmoil, what they cause friction, what they cause tension, high tension as saloon. I beg. Let's try to calm people down. Let's wait for this tripartite committee here. The whole one of them here. They not bring them munku pan. They don't bring propaganda pan at all. They don't bring joke pan this thing. The whole one of this tripartite committee. That said, I want to analyze what the ambassador say. The ambassador was correct 100%, spot on. He was right. The man asked a pointed question about rerun, no rerun. The man was right to say there is nothing like rerun here. Did you see any rerun into the communique? No, there is no rerun. Did you see any rerun into no, there is no rerun. Then say they must come up with recommendations that are implementable and actionable, consistent with the findings and in the laws of Sierra Leone and international best practice. Simple. The empire, where they panel tripartite committee, therefore come with recommendations where then implementable and actionable, consistent with the laws of Sierra Leone and international best practice. That means you can't go against the law. What did the law say? First of all, it says that we must allow franchise. Anybody not for disenfranchise anybody, not for votes. But that's the basic one. Let me speak to one issue where they ask, we talk about, where they expound on. It say, Salon law say, when you get a pressure of elections, you will go to the courts. Correct. That's what the law say. That is under normal circumstances, when there is normal election process. These elections were not normal. Oh. Tell me otherwise. I tell anybody but tell me this election were not. They were normal. They were normal. When I read the one make Tally Center, elections are very, very out of normal election. Any world, any place in the world, whether they go beat person, change paper, whose box, this, that, announce results before they count. Come on, it's not normal. That is why it is not going to hold. Besides the point, APC knows say, for they going to court for go protest, get for go with the documents where they make affidavits, sworn affidavits, asking the lawyer what's the law. I don't say anyone will go talk no more. Before you go protest at the courts of law and saloon, say this election, you have to get result. The result where you say wrong, where you say the wrong, you forget and where you swear affidavit, they take and put you under oath, they swear before they make chocolate case. Now, we have the results. We not been get time within 7 days. Konya no give we. He puts on the website, he pull and frap the commodity. We not get time again. Today we not get time. Pass through the list and don't get now. Now listen to me. Do you are big? Don't listen to for anybody. It's not for Sierra Leone. If you want go to court for go take case against somebody, say you don't get a result. You don't get a result. They will laugh you. You go have to swear an affidavit, sworn affidavit, put on a court say this is how they put so not correct, wrong. That's mean you better bring evidence. So we're not before we're going to court, we're not going to court. Besides the point, other people are not going to court. Take this matter to court without then throw it out of the court. It's very easy for judge. Where the paper? We got them say my who said the ruby? Where the paper? You don't get them. But then let's move on. Now we all don't come a long way. We don't come to the end, which is now recommendations and implementation of recommendations. Why would they worry now? Why would they worry? Me, as far as me concerned, I must have done something wrong. Oh, you know something wrong. Believe me, he was spot on. He spoke to the issues as a high-level educated diplomat. That's what he talk. He say there will be no, based on our laws, under normal circumstances, based on our laws, if this election were run legally, transparently, whatever, believe me, we not for APC not get right now for don't go to court. But it's not normal. This is normal. That's what's expressed by the international observers. Everybody talk and say it was daylight robbery because they weren't normal. So the man spoke to the law, which they exist. Then he went on to say, then they expect, then give expectations. So then they expect the outcome for be very, very, very much legislative and constitutional reforms. For this country never again can say again. For the fact that they not get that again, means something wrong will happen. Then they also say accountability, we don't do for account. For example, if Colonel Laipawi he look elections, if you see them go tell say, okay, Samura, you don't have election, but they are for peace and unity, you be the loser. Let's man. They're not going to do so. It's not actionable, it's not implementable. Or they say, Marabu, you don't have election, but left for Samura one, you don't come here. No, it's not implementable, it's not actionable. So now we'll do that. They will tell us one thing. One, either the election were won by this man, or nobody won the election. That's what we expect them to tell us. They must tell us about the results, about the elections. Okay, now let me bring you back to something making the rounds. They say they don't give elections results. Alhamdulillah, that's what we're looking for. They're going to make it be say that the correct result they give you. Now people can shock. We're going to shock you guys. People them believe you say, hey, people get RR forms. Hey, now wait. Believe me, we have RR forms that are adequate enough to give us results interpretations. We are waiting. So now let them analyze what they gave us compared to what we have RR form, which is consistent with new, consistent with Qatar Foundation, consistent with EU, consistent with AU. Let us see the one that will ECL for SL for giving. Don't forget the other forms they get serial number. The same one we gets for consensus 101. Now the same copy ECSL gets, now the same copy EU get, now the same copy Qatar Foundation get. You can't give me a different serial number. Now the same. So you cannot interpolate the results. In other words, you can't put them pool. So if you get fake results, we have to compare them now with the one we get, the one Qatar Foundation get, plus your ECSL get. Please, and remember I tell you today. I tell you I say it's all the day. Because waiting the guy cloud. Now they say result don't come out. Let's wait for the result don't come out back. This is all for address yourself. Believe me, if we do this here, so justice will find them very, very correct. If Samura lost, he lost. But if he win, he win. But if you lost, he lost. If you win, you win. That's the issue. APC never asked me to say for the run. Now people are going to talk about the run. Then say let justice prevail. And if the topic is unity and peace in Saloon, how can he foster unity and peace without justice? So now the ambassador, me, as far as me concerned, I don't know. Or be go and vex, ambassador, no. The man will post the thing where he post, then treacherous. Because if I don't get the whole interview, but go cut that part, then I'm put up. So they have no worry. Well, relax. Me, let's say something. You don't say what laugh, oh. You don't say what laugh. They can't laugh what laugh today. Because when I see this thing, that they're going to meet now, I say, I just want to talk so. You know, take 3 minutes, 90% for me the whole time. I say, and I laugh, baby, go on. I say, hey, yeah, then why? There's a bit propaganda. There's a bit cut and paste. But this man talk all this. He talk about legislative constitutional reform. He talk about accountability. You know, he talk about. He tell back say, not America to give you solution. No. America is not going to propose solution to Saloon. Now we dey make a solution if we want democracy in this country. Now America say this beholds all parties, APC, LPP. Now we for lack of country. If you like country, it can be even at your expense. You know, say Papa, it has to be you. No, the American ambassador say. Not to America can give you solutions to a problem, but then they give facility, enable the environment for all of get solutions. Now we the do one. You don't go see white, call them black. You say they make solution. No, that's what he meant. But don't talk about that. So talk about rerun no more. Well, again, gentlemen who posted that I want to say APC not for rerun. We're not asking for rerun. We're asking for justice. We're asking for the disaggregated results published and gazetted. That's what we're asking for. So we'll see whether we will lost, and we'll never ask for rerun. First, how dumb can we be? If the result tells you Samura will say we want to run, huh? How dumb can Mother be? If you say win, they say want to run. We don't ask for the run. Look, me and I stand here today, but this is very simple one, very, very simple. There is no way on the face of the earth where anybody win election still make the run. And the American ambassador not talk about it at all. Me they cry in statement of four things. One is say, therefore make sure the recommendation consistent with legislative and constitutional reform, which suggests the fact that there are errors in the constitutional and electoral laws. He also talks say we must create accountability, which means that people have done something wrong and they must account for that. Do you know if people are going to go to jail? They will go to jail based on the facts that are prevailing now. So let us can begin like the anti-APC inside APC where they begin talk say, hey, this one I don't know. I be telling I say don't know. It's not over. It's not over until after the implementation of the recommendations that are actionable and implementable. Please. So I don't want to bow Naboku today because to me, this one is neither here nor there. The American ambassador, believe in me, kudos to him. Like nothing. He spoke the truth to the point and he's spot on. He has not gotten the complete comprehensive recommendations that it or reports even not get itself. So how can he make decisions? He just answers the question what the man ask him about run or no run. Of course, there is no run in law because some law no get run. The communique no get run. The communique say what do they get from the investigations? Then they make a recommend consistent with the laws of Sierra Leone and it's not a best practice. They have not been there yet. So their propaganda, law propagate very positive for the country now. We need unity in this country. We need peace in this country. We don't need any fractions again, divisions again. Believe you me, if we consistently follow the truth, this thing will resolve and very soon, peacefully, all my will go. I mean, no, I am saying, speaking for myself again here, based on what you mean, no, based on what you mean, sabi, not what you then tell me, either someone will win the elections or nobody will win the elections. That I can tell you. And believe in me, let me give you one insight. If they still 128,000 plus votes from APC and Free Tonomo, able, if they pull them from them, they put them to win. If they not put them to win, will they win? As we speak, I can tell you, based on what you will get, what you mean not say will get, we won this election by 57%. So we rest assured, now relax. Now relax. The person no can stress you, you get attacked, you go die for nothing. We now watch the goal. Put your eyes to the goal, and the goal is the recommendations out of the findings. No, you got recommendation no more. We have to see the finding consistent to the recommendations. I want to tell you, thank you. God bless you all. Do your the detractors, don't get a negative thing about saloon. Put saloon first. Thank you very much. God bless us all.